which is a screen recorder, webcam recorder. I want to adjust it a little. Not sure which camera will be the best. This is good enough for now. So I'll start Loom. And finally, last but not least, is Pixar, problem step recorder from Microsoft. It comes with the Windows 10, so I'm going to start that also. Check it and reset the settings to 999 and OK. And then start recording. And I want to paste the video file name from MSN Recorder Max in my notes first, and then edit as a comment to Pixar to problem step recorder. So now I'm ready to back up the video files from my C drive to an external hard drive. Let me see if I can find it. So I'm going to use my video subfolder that will be my source to the folders, and find the folders that have some content. This one is empty, so I'm not going to worry about this one, but Galaxy is not empty, so I want to cut it out from drive C and paste it on drive D. This will be my source, and then I want to open a target, and I want to place them so the viewer can see all of them together, all at the same time, and also see my notepad, so I have to make them a little smaller. Let's place this in the middle here, or somewhere here. Make it a little smaller, but this will be my first source document. Right here are basically all three of them. So that would be good enough to see the source. Then I want to open another instance to show the target. So I can also move my software around. So I'm going to take another instance of File Explorer to show the target. And my target is going to be another external drive. So I'm going to collapse the video subfolders and go to the expansion drive D. But in drive D I want to go to videos, and I want to match the folder, the same folder that I have, focusing on Galaxy right here. Okay, so in Galaxy you can see that I got multiple folders. The last folder being 17. So for this Galaxy subfolder, I'd like to make another new folder number 18. So I'm going to select New and Folder. That will be folder number 18. Then open number 18, and it should be empty as it is. So now I want to go to number 18. Make it a little smaller. I can also stash it in another location, like here. I want to reorganize my files a little bit in a way that is more visually containing everything that I'm doing. So I'd like to cut it off from drive C and paste it onto drive D, which is a larger 8 terabyte drive. So I'm going to go to drive C, right mouse click and cut it from drive D, and then paste it onto drive, cut it from drive C and paste it onto drive D, paste, and using Explorer. So now I already got the dialog box that shows me that it started, and then I'm going to focus in on black, then the first subfolder, then copy the entire string to the clipboard buffer, go to my notepad and insert it in my notepad underneath the file name, back, up, drive, C, videos to drive D, and then paste the path, Control V. So now I got the full path of my target. This is one target for file save. Then I want to repeat, but this time I want to pick up the HMT, repeat the same thing but with HMT. So I'm going to focus in on HMT on the left side, which is my source, and on the right side I want to expand on HMT, scroll down to see the last one, folder 17, and I'll make now folder 18 in HMT. So now I can collapse Galaxy, and then I want to go to HMT and create a new folder that will be at the end, folder 18. Right mouse click, new folder, get into this new folder, cut it from the C drive, right mouse click and cut, and then paste it on the right side with Explorer. So I got another dialog box that shows me the progress that is made. Okay, the first one was 86 gig, the second one was 60 gig, so together it's about 140 gig already. Okay, now I want to go into HMT and into red and into one of them to see. Then I want to copy it to the clipboard buffer and paste it as the next item in the backup algorithm, edit paste on my notepad and file save. And now that I got all of that with two files, I want to replicate it with another file yet, which is iView. Okay, so I want to scroll down, go to my output, and see if I can find iView, open iView, scroll to the end and see that the last one is 17, create another new subfolder which will be 18, open it up, and now cut it from drive C, right mouse, cut, and paste it in drive D with Explorer. And now open up iView and open up the first item. You see that the files are transferred, and then paste it in my notes. Edit, paste, make some spaces. And now I can rename my note file also by adding the comment. Backup drive C videos to drive D. Copy it from my title and insert it after the video file name. Without the colon, because the colon is not allowed in the file name. Now I want to resave my notepad with another name. Edit copy to the clipboard buffer. Now go File, Save As. I can also make my image a little larger. I want to grab the last image from before and place the new file on top of it, and then update the information. So I want to paste it on top, and then I want to update today's December the 6th, so I'm going to change it from 4 to 6. (2024). The day of the week is Friday. I'm going to change the W-E to F-R. And the time is 3:48. I actually started at 3:40. I was already about 8 minutes into it, so let's say 3:40 to 3:48 p.m. That will be in the logs folder. Now that I finished with that, I'm going to copy to the clipboard buffer. Select Save. Then paste it at the top of the file. Edit, paste. Make it a little larger. And a couple of spaces after the file name. Now that I've done that, I want to replicate it with Psar, so I'm going to add it as a comment first and paste it as a comment. And then I'm going to stop record on step recorders and save it. So I'm going to click the Save button. Overwrite the previous file name with the new one. Paste the previous file name, and what I have to change here is I have to say that this is a zip file, which is correct. With the path, I want to change it from psar.exe to from log to psar.exe, which stands for Problem Step Recorder. Now I got the complete file name. Review it by focusing the cursor on it, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then save it. Then click again. This was 231 steps, and now start anew and add a comment. In the second psar.exe folder to document the first psar.exe folder. In the meantime, I can see on the screen the progress. Then I'm going to edit, paste. And I made the mistake last time that I saved the file on top. I forgot to change it to TX for text file. So I'm going to save as again, but this time I'm going to take out the ZP and put instead TX, and maybe a dot in front, so it will say like dot TX, like text. And the time changed now to 3:52. I'm going to change this to 3:52, 3:52. And copy again the path. Control V and backslash. And then paste it in my notes. Edit, paste. Now it looks much better because it has the .tx in it. Now I have to wait for about 40 minutes plus 35 minutes plus, so this is already 75 minutes plus another 35, 105 minutes, which is about an hour and a half. At this point I'm ready to go outside to do a little yard work, which will last about an hour and a half. Then I'll come back to check. So at this point I'm going to put some more recordings on myself. We'll start with recording from goggles. So I want to put on a pair of goggles here. So start by putting on this pair of goggles. As you can see, this goggles broke. So I put a paper clip here on the side so it wouldn't fall completely off. It's still working, but it is likely to break. I have to put glue inside, and then I'm going to make it more of a permanent feature. I wanted to make sure that it holds up. Then I'll get super glue and put some super glue in it to make sure that it doesn't come off, and I may put another one on the other side if I want to also. Anyways, for now I want to start it, so I'm pressing the record button. And I wait for a buzz. Buzz. Buzz, buzz. So means it turned it on and also started recording. So now I put it on. At this point I'd like to clip the media. So I'm